Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about the formats which are to be followed for writing the reports. As I told you, the format of the report is depend upon the nature of report. What sort of report you are preparing, that is very important while going for the writing the report or while choosing the format for the report. So basically, there are two types of reports we make in our day-to-day life, and that particular type of format decide the format which is applicable for writing the report. As I told you, there are two types of formats, there are two types of reports we make. On the basis of types of reports, format is decided. So there are two types of reports, and those two types are short report and long report. So see, when your report is short and precise, then a particular format is followed. When your report is long and lengthy, in that case also one particular format is followed. So as I told you, as this is what I told you at the beginning only, the report type or the type of report decides that what type of format is expected to be there, and this is what the type of report is a base for that. So while talking about the formats which are applicable for writing the report, or while deciding the format which is applicable for writing the report, is that at that particular moment we have to think about the type of report. If it is short report, then this kind of format is followed. So we are talking about the format which is applicable for short report, and that is here with me. Look at that kind of format. The format is here, and the first point that I want to discuss with you as far as the format of short report is concerned, that is title. Whenever you want to write a report, whether it is short report or long report, whether it is precise report or lengthy report or long report, the first point that should be included in every report, that is title. There should be a title for the report. So whatever activity, and for example, if you are writing a report for one activity, so name of that activity should be clearly mentioned. So title of the report is very much important whenever you want to go for writing the report. Then next one, that is introduction. So here just in first point you have to write the title only. It should be one line, it should be two lines, it should be half line as such, but title should be there. Moving on to the second point, that is a part of the format of the short report writing, and that is introduction. So here in this introduction you have to write the information which will be the introductory information about the title, about the activity, about the event which they have conducted. So introduction of that report is expected to be here, and on the basis of the report, it may be one page, it may be one paragraph, it may be 4 lines, it may be 4 pages, like that. Depend upon the nature of the report, it decides how much should be written and what should be written for the introduction purpose. Moving on to the next one, that is discussion. Here in discussion part, whatever things are taken place, whatever things or sort of discussion is taken place, that should be clearly mentioned here, that should be clearly taken care or taken place, and then only we can say the discussion part we have completed. So here, as far as discussion is concerned, whatever is the main proceeding of the event, whatever is the main aspects of the event, those should be clearly written in this particular format of the short report writing. And discussion means what? Nothing but whatever we have seen as far as discussion is concerned. Moving to the next one, that is summary and conclusions. So whatever summary they have, whatever conclusions they have drawn, whatever discussion they have discussed, the summary of that discussion and the conclusion drawn by the report writer, those should be clearly mentioned here, and this is what this kind of heading is given here. Summary and its conclusion means what? Whatever is the summary of your particular meeting, particular event, particular task, that should be clearly mentioned here. And as far as whatever conclusions are drawn by the concerned authority, whatever conclusions are drawn by the report writer, those should be clearly written here. Moving on to the next aspect or next heading of the format of the report writing or short report writing, and that is recommendations. So on the basis of summary and conclusions drawn by the report writer, there is a need to write recommendations. So whatever things are recommended, whatever things are suggested by the concerned authority or by the reporter, those should be clearly written here, and those should be trustworthy. Those should be clear recommendations. Instead of writing vague recommendations, they expect clear recommendations in this case, and that is what recommendations are must. So these are the main aspects that we call it: title, introduction, discussion, summary and conclusion, and recommendations. Apart from that, if you want to attach something, if you want to show something on the basis of this kind of report is written, if you want to show something, if you want to provide something as a supplementary for your report, those can be added in the sixth point, and that is appendix, or it can be called as annexures. So if you want to show something, suppose if you are writing short audit report, in that case whatever financial statements of the organizations, those are the supplements, those should be attached here in appendix or annexures. So if you want to go for a short report write format, or if you want to write a report for short, if you want to follow a format for short report writing, then this one is the perfect and actual format for writing a short reports. I hope you guys have understood a format for writing a short report. After this, we are going to see a format for writing a long report. So what is that? That is here with us. If you want to go for a long reports, if you want to write a long report which is called as lengthy report, in that case there is one particular format, and those format is here with us. That particular format is here with us. The formats for writing long reports, the first title and the first heading is also common like a previous one, title or title page. So sometimes we write a title of 2 lines or 1 line, or instead of writing that, we go for title page. There we write everything: why this particular event is conducted, who has conducted, name of the organizer, name of the organization, date of the organization, everything we write. And that particular information, when it is written on one page, that is called as title page. So here we are talking about the things which we guys have done. Here we are talking about the title. Even we are instead of in more precise, we call it title page. That is expected. So it includes everything: when that event was started, when that event was end, and so on. So after that, content list. When we go for the second heading, that is content list, what this report contains, from the first point to the last point, the content list is given. It is a part of good thing for the readers. They can understand what is included in this report by going through the content list also. So instead of going through the entire report at a glance, they can go and see the content list, and they can understand what is there in the content list, and accordingly they can also understand what is there in the report also. Then abstract, point number 3, the abstract. Abstract is nothing but what? A summary of the report. Suppose in case of long reports, or in case of lengthy reports, there are n number of pages. So it is very difficult for the reader to go through each and every page or each and every line of the report. So abstract is must. So the report writer has to write one abstract of 2 page or 1 page, or sometimes it may be of 1 paragraph or 2 paragraphs. So accordingly they have to write that abstract. And if they write an abstract, automatically or by default, that abstract will tell us something about to the reader, and that is what abstract is must. If I go through the abstract only, I can also understand, I can get an idea about the entire report, and this is what abstract is must. Then introduction. Here in case of long reports or lengthy reports, introduction is also lengthy or long. So if they want to write in a precise manner, they can write in precise manner as far as introduction is concerned. So introduction part, they have to write, or they have to explain in a precise manner, and that is what it is must one. Then summary and conclusions. Again, they have to write the summary and conclusions: summary of the proceeding, summary of the event, summary of the task, summary of the activity in a detailed manner. Even they have to write the conclusion, whatever decisions they have taken, whatever things they have decided. So they have to conclude in a very good manner in this particular point. Then recommendations. On the basis of summary and conclusions, they have to write the recommendations or suggestions to the concerned authority about the about the report. So a recommendation is a soul of that particular report. So that is what they have to write recommendations in a very precise manner, in a point manner, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 like this. So this way they have to write. And finally, that is the second last point, discussion. So whatever is discussion, whatever a sort of discussion is happened, that they have to write the discussion in a point to point manner or by using the bullets in a very very descriptive manner, so that others will understand. If they want to go and see a particular point in a precise manner, that discussion part is very much important for them to understand that. This is what discussion should be written in a very precise manner and effective manner, so that they can get a benefit of this. And this is what discussion part is also important, and that is focused also. And the last but not least, that is appendix or appendices or annexures. So if you want to provide something as a part of supplementary, as a part of extra attachment, as a part of support to your report, those can be attached here under the heading of appendix, under the heading of appendices, under the heading of that is the last one, that is what we call it, annexures. So as it is an audit report, then they attach financial statements of the company as a part of appendix or annexures. So wherever you feel wherever you feel that there should be an attachment to support the things, support the facts which are written in the report, then you go for appendices, then you go for annexures. And as far as the format is concerned, this one is a format for writing long reports in the business organization. I hope you guys have understood the formats for short reports and format for long reports when we want to write in the organization. I hope you guys understood. And with this, I must say thank you to you all for listening this. Here we have done with the formats, and we are going to meet you soon. I am going to meet you soon very early with the next video. Till then, just have some study at home. Ask your doubts and queries whenever you want by using this online mode. Till then, take care and bye bye.